you ever have a yarn about that famous grand final when you kept on cutting each other down in cover defence?
We both don't mind an occasional drink, and we do have a bit of a chat to each other when we are playing against each other.
So that's Danny Shepherd wearing Guernsey 51, who has just upended, and now Canberra going to get their first touch of the ball. Lance taking up Bacco. Sam Bacco tackled. That's 35, 36 metres out from the eastern suburbs line. Henjack O'Sullivan. The pass comes away. Cut out pass that Corkery picked up well on that half volley. Hasn't he come of age this year?
Certainly is a big, robust type player. He's very similar to Eric Growth, and certainly has found his form in the Canberra first grade side.
Dean Lance, the Canberra skipper, tackled 8 metres inside eastern suburbs territory. Henjack, there's that kick. It's high in the air. It's coming down just outside the quarter line. Melrose takes it. And Melrose captaining eastern suburbs this afternoon to play it right in the centre of the eastern suburbs quarter line. There's the early games this afternoon. Canberra ending eastern suburbs running under 23s. The Raiders successful 20 points to 8. So Cronulla definitely in the final 5 next weekend. The final 5 settled in under 23s. But eastern suburbs took the reserve grade by 18 points to 6. And here's a break going straight down the centre is Terry Madison. The pass has come away. That's Daines. Daines is over the quarter line and Jackson from behind brings him down. But a good run by eastern suburbs. Brendan Hall in a dummy half. It comes away. Melrose. He jotty pass away in the end. It's come away to Smith. And Smith almost there. He's only about 5 metres out. Last tackle against the Roosters. That's Thomas in a dummy half. Now that's the grubber kick from Melrose, but Belcher perfectly positioned gets it. But it's going to be a penalty. It's against the Canberra Raiders for being inside the 5 from right in front. Moves in, the kick successful. And so eastern suburbs draw first blood here at Henson Park, and they lead the Canberra Raiders by 2 points to 0. The 32-metre line there, in between the quarter line and the 32-metre line. As they come down the centre again, eastern suburbs, back towards the centre of the Canberra quarter line. Daines, Thomas, out wide it comes to Salvatore. Salvatore flung into the ground out there. Jackson, the tackler. And David Smith's kick going straight across the quarter line. Eastern suburbs going through there quickly. They've offloaded that ball out wide. Now Chalice has got it. Chalice going for the corner. Going across there is Kinner. He's managed to get Chalice, I think, across the touchline, or has he? The referee might award a try. Chalice is in. It's a try. Arthur Beetson ecstatic. Wayne Chalice. They went high, Canberra, and Chalice with that upper body strength managed to shrug off the defender and squeeze over in the corner. Let's have a look at it again. The kick was from Smith. Beautifully plucked out of the air by Terry Madison. Now look at that long pass over the top. Now Kinner comes across and there's Belcher. Now Kinner goes high. Now as you notice, he doesn't quite go into touch. Went very close to that touchline. Smith moves in from the sideline. It looks pretty good, but it's going to go across the face. The wind taking it away. And so here with 25 minutes gone, eastern suburbs leading Canberra by 6 points to 0. 20-odd metres out from the east line, Steve Walters, Brent Todd. Dean Lance hobbling back into position. Steve Walters, back it goes to brother Kevin. Kevin for the line, offloads it to Gilbert, and Gilbert will score next to the post. Canberra in. Beautiful combination from the Walters brothers, and Ashley Gilbert trailing him down the centre of the ruck, said thank you very much. And Canberra on the board with a good try. A simple one, but called backing up. Steve Walters from dummy half. He managed to get away from McLean, back to brother Kevin. Kevin into the open spaces, comes to the fullback Leggett. Beautifully timed pass, and Ashley Gilbert did the rest. Gary Belcher with the chance to level the scores. 9 minutes before the break, Belcher's in. There's the kick. It's successful. And so the scores are level again. Eastern Suburbs 6, Canberra 6. It looks simple, that try, Steve, but really it comes from backing up the man with the ball. He did everything right, didn't he? Eyes on the ball, seemed to take it safely. And quick hands. This is C. Smith into some space over the quarter line. Belcher comes at him, and Belcher again, equal to the task. Having a mighty game in defence in the opening half as Gary Belcher, as Daines quickly moves it back the other way. It comes from Bartlett away to Melrose. Melrose is in under the posts. Try to Eastern Suburbs. Quick play the ball, quickly sent it back the other side. And Tony Melrose, the eastern suburbs skipper, puts the Roosters back in front. Have a look at this. Morris, a dummy half, quickly across the line from Danes. The pass came away, and that was Bartlett. A beautiful pass. Melrose running into the gap, said thank you very much. Belcher, who'd had to make the tackle across here. Now watch Belcher. He's covered all this ground across towards Melrose, and he's the only man really that gets a hand on him. He gets inside there. Now there's Gary Belcher, but he can't get there in time.
Tony Melrose cutting across on the angle to intercept virtually that long pass and catches the fence on the wrong foot. Mike McLean was coming at the other angle.
And so here with only about 5 minutes remaining in the first half, Eastern Suburbs lead Canberra by 12 points to 6. Holds him up on the quarter line. Tackle number 5. Henjack. Henjack puts the little kick over the top. Leggett's there. Leggett takes it easily. But it's going to be a penalty. Henjack was decked after he kicked that through. Little elbow. This is a gift 2 points. Let's have a look at this again now. Here's Henjack. There's the kick. Well, we didn't really get a good look to see whether it was intentional or not, but Henjack finished flat on his face. The Eastern Suburbs supporters trying to put Belcher off as he moves in. There's the kick. It's well struck. It's 2 points. So with 3 minutes to go in the first half, Eastern Suburbs lead Canberra by 12 points to 8. East just throw it across their backs, and out amongst those was Shepherd. And Shepherd's pass has gone loose, and Jackson's got it away to Henjack. So Canberra are really going to put the pressure on Eastern Suburbs there. O'Sullivan, away it comes from Jackson. Bacco's in a dummy half, 11 metres out from the Eastern Suburbs line. Canberra with a chance. Bacco goes on his own. Bacco stands in the tackle but can't get his pass away. It's Steve Walters at dummy half. Kevin Walters. A long pass comes out to Belcher. Belcher on his own. Belcher will score. Belcher's in. It's 12 all. Beautiful step from Gary Belcher. And again, great combination from the Walters brothers as they read that perfectly to give Belcher the chance to run to the gap.
The only reason that the pressure was on East here was because of the mistake a few moments earlier. The great step there from Belcher, but Tony Melrose, it's very difficult in the wet conditions to change direction. A good pass from Walters, long pass, gave Belcher the room to move. There goes Tony Melrose slipping over. Good step by Belcher.
Belcher, there's the kick. The wind's not going to bring it around. He allowed too much for it. And so after just a few minutes of the second half, the scores are locked together. Don Ferner and Dwayne Bennett would like to see the whistle blown now because that would ensure themselves of a spot in the top 5. It's 12 all. They'd like to go on with it from here to put pressure on the Tigers. As Bacco comes down the centre, Steve Walters, Todd's still going. That's Madison and Smith. Quick play the ball. Lance. Away it comes. Henjack. O'Sullivan will go close. He's got it away to Belcher. He's in for his second. Gary Belcher. 2 tries in the second half. And the Raiders are leading 16-12. And the little man who's been there since day one set it up. Chris O'Sullivan, and maybe that's the try that secures Canberra a spot on the top 5.
A good burst from O'Sullivan, breaking through 2 tackles there. One of them was McLean, slipping it away to Belcher on the burst, backing up, but it certainly was a questionable pass, so the referee was right in line with it.
And there's still plenty of football left in this game.
Belcher successful with that kick. Good kick from Gary Belcher to convert his own try. So he's having a big game this afternoon. Badge, as his nickname is. Look at the Raiders supporters. They're pretty happy. They're leading by 18 points to 12. Smith in a dummy half. Morris. Melrose. He's got that pass away to Patterson. Patterson's offloaded it. It's gone to David French. It's back to Melrose. Melrose has slipped the pass. It's Danes. On it goes back to French. And French has chopped down in copybook defence. Dean Lance right on the line. Patterson on his own. Floats it over the top. And it's a try. Try to Bartlett. East are back in business. The margin's just 2 points as the big prop forward Russell Bartlett scores the try. Moves in, there's the kick. He struck it pretty well. He's got it! It's 18 all! What a kick! So David Smith, history repeats itself and he kicks it from the sideline, and Eastern Canberra are level again. It's 18 all. So what can Canberra do from here? 10 metres out from the Eastern Suburbs line, Steve Walters. Walters on his own. Get his pass away, yes, Henjack. And Henjack, 18 metres out from that eastern suburbs line. Lance taken up as Todd. 12 metres out from the east line. The rain starting to come down, as you can see. Steve Walters, Bacco. Bacco, the one-hander, went to Lance. Lance goes on his own. Last tackle against the Raiders. O'Sullivan's a dummy half, though. And O'Sullivan's made a mess of it. It's come away to Henjack. Out wide, it's floated now to Jackson. Quick hands to Belcher. It goes to Carey. Carey back on the inside, and Corkery! Corkery scores! Canberra in again! It's 22-18. As Matthew Corkery goes in the driving rain.
Good work from Canberra once more to get the ball wide to where the holes are. Jackson onto Belcher. What a perler of a pass from Jackson to Carey. Carey draws the fullback and back inside for Corkery to score yet another try. I think that's 13 for the season.
Here's Belcher. Moves in. The ball, it's swinging around, but not hits the upright. The lights are coming on as Belcher's kick hits the upright, and Canberra are just 4 points in front. The Raiders lead East by 22 points to 18. I certainly should from here. A minute and a half left in the match. Another one of those big country games on tomorrow, the final of the Group 11 comp. In fact, it's all over here. It's all over at Henson Park, and Canberra have created history for the first time in the club's history. They're into the top 5 and may even be in the top 3. They are at least for 24 hours in the top 3 as Sam Bacco comes off. Canberra have defeated Eastern Suburbs 22 points to 18, and so definitely will we be playing at the Sydney Cricket Ground next weekend, be it Saturday or Sunday. And spare a thought for Donny Ferner, who was the original coach, Chris O'Sullivan, Chris Kinner, some of the players who've been there since day one, who've carried this club through to their first ever playoff. A jubilant band of supporters, Dean Lance the captain,